and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. The biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since, and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Right, hello everybody. So 5k with the Spanish guys. We'll go kind of marginally quick. Not super quick, but we'll go out at a fair old pace. Hopefully I'll go the right way. So this is the Spanish 5k group. Buenaventura, hello. No, I'm not going for the win. I'm just going for a decent run. Get the heart rate up. Had quite a tough session yesterday. Hello, Neil. Had quite a tough session yesterday, so not going all out. for this 5k, but we'll go at a decent pace. Oh, blimey, look at that guy. Ah! I don't believe that. So we're on Crit City, which we don't get to do all that often, so that's good.
Right on!
Daniel Romer's going for his run at the same time. Nice one. So Crit City's a nice circuit to run on. So we'll bang this out at a decent pace and then have a nice cool down with the pack beginners step-by-step run in half an hour or so. Good little pack of 4 of us together there, 5 of us. Rob Harrison's just behind us as well. You have to buy them, Neil. You can buy them in the Zwift shop. Just go to Zwift.com and look for the shop. You'll find it. Ignore the heart rate at the moment, we're not quite at 164 BPM yet. Anyone who watches this channel knows my HR usually takes a little while to settle down. I think this Brazilian guy keeps doing intervals, look at that! Off like a crazy man. Some tech problems there, I think. Right, there's 1 kilometre done. Let's go a little bit faster. Ryan Downey, no. Just going to get a kind of decent, good effort in, not all out, just a good effort. Hi Dan Map on YouTube. Going a decent pace, not all out, but a decent pace tonight. Now Christoph, this is Crit City. It is a world in its own right. but it's not on the rotation of regular worlds. This is just used for events like this. So you can only go on it if you do an event. Okay, Daniel, see you later. Thank you.
Nice. Right on.
Christoph, thanks for the ride on. So I've got Jay Shaw right behind me and Rob Harrison, and Buenaventura's not far behind, and Val Shaw. So it's going to be a little bit of a race. Thanks, Jonathan. Well, we did the same run with a celebrity runner, Nikki Hiltz, who's a Pan American Games champion. And absolutely nobody stuck to the instructions that day, so neither did I. And we just kind of ran the standard 5K. Right, looks like I am going to have to increase the pace, doesn't it? Can't be doing with this. Too many people catching me up, too many people overtaking me. Oh, and were you not best pleased with that stream? Tell my competitors to catch up. Right then. Let's go at generally my 5K pace. It's maybe a tiny bit slower than what my actual 5K pace is. Stephen Smith, yes I am. I will be doing the Morton events. Thank you for your approval, Jonathan. Right, I'm not going to be able to talk very much now. Going a bit quicker than I was planning. Rob, that was your fault, Jonathan. How can I be in 8th place now, for goodness sake? You slow down.
You suck.
Buenaventura's there as well. Valshore is still there. It's a good fight. And we've got Meza from the USA doing 3:46 as well, catching up. Halfway now. So I'd say heart rate is about right now. Working hard. I love that scene on the left, on the right there, with the runners on treadmills. Brilliant. Okay, here we go again.
Hammer time!
Come on, Rob. $2K left now. Sure is definitely catching. Malchore's going to have to work hard to get me though. 1 mile to go. Heart rate 171. I don't know. 15 seconds ahead. I'll really have to kill it on the last kilometre to catch him. He might speed up. And Shaw's coming again. What's going on there? You can't do intervals in a race like this. Oh! Somebody's turned round.
My dad a ride on.
Right, 16 for the last kilometre.
Right on.
Meters. I'm not going to catch bonus though. Too quick, too far ahead. Oh, what's Shaw doing? Come on. That's not right. I don't believe that for a second.
Right on.
Go away, Shaw. Hello, Jason. Yeah, Jonathan, but his pace was all over the place. Yeah, Jonathan, but his pace was all over the place. My voice is a bit funny, isn't it? I don't know about that. Yeah, we just finished. I just think Shaw's pace there was a bit suspect. Why do you slow down, let me catch up and overtake, and then speed up again? It's not efficient running, is it? we know him? John Shaw, is he capable of that speed, firstly? And was he just kind of playing me? He's much faster than me, but he was just having a joke with me. Or something weird was going on with his treadmill smart speed app, is my thoughts. Sorry, I'm not usually miserable about getting beaten by people, am I? And anyway, there we are. Okay. So that is the ZESP, the Spanish Zwift, the Zwift España group, 5k. Bit of a race turned into in the end. Oh yeah, see, that's another giveaway, isn't it? Well done, Rob. Rob's got a PB. Good job, Rob. Oh. Okay. Well, that's the way it is. Let's just walk out to get the extra XP points at 0.25 kilometres, and then we'll jump on over to the pack beginners group. I may just need to nip to the little boys' room before that, so you'll have to bear with me with no one on screen. Oh, good though, I'm glad I did that. Nice little run out. We'll have a nice cool down run now with the beginners step-by-step group. We'll be jumping over there in 5 minutes time or 4 minutes time. I'll just get these extra XP points. 100 metres to walk. So a nice progressive 5k there, you can see, hang on. You can see kilometre 1, 4:17, kilometre 2, 4:08, kilometre 3, 4 exactly, kilometre 4, 3:52, kilometre 5, 3:35, trying to push towards the very end to get John Shaw, who kept overtaking me. I think, do you know what it is? It's something about, like, a respect for your fellow runner. Like, I don't know John Shaw, so if I knew him, if it was you, Jonathan, or Ryan Downey, or somebody like that having a joke with me, then that's fine. Somebody I don't know, they're kind of just goading me, like, maybe they are a faster runner than me. So then if you are, just pass me and go. Do you know what I mean? Don't play a game with me. And if you're not a faster runner and you're basically just playing with your TSS app, then that's not on either. Anyway, sorry, I'm a bit. Can you see I'm a bit worked up about that? I shouldn't be, should I? I mean, who cares? It's just a game. I tell this to everybody. I say, it's just a game. Nobody cares. Don't worry about it. Right, let's. If you bear with me, I just need to go nip to the toilet, and then I'll be back, and we'll do the step-by-step beginners group. Let me just switch over to that group now. Right, back shortly. Buenaventura, hello, buddy. He says he tried to follow me. Well, he did a good job for most of it. Right, we've got 3 minutes. Let's have a look. go
Yeah,
back
Jonathan, but
Oh, hang on.
his pace was all over the place.
Not what we want. I want live, don't I? Where's live? Sorry. I need the live feed. Oh, how do I do that? Oh, I can't do it. I'm trying to get the replay on where you can do live. Oh, hang on. If I click live. Right, here we go. No, still don't. Still doesn't go back. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm still not getting it. Okay, we're going in 2 minutes. So we can't... Oh, here we are. Hang on. Oh, don't go backwards. Go forwards. Yeah, I wasn't going to catch him from this point, was I? I was trying, I was speeding up. Oh, that's the 4th kilometre. Here we go. So I go past him here with 2 minutes left to run. Where does he come past me? Here we are. 15 seconds left of the run, and he comes past me. Going at 19, 20. See, I was doing 20 kilometres an hour by the end. That's the fastest my treadmill will go. 20 kilometres an hour, and I couldn't catch him. So, mind you, that does suggest, because the TSS app doesn't go that fast, does it? I don't know. Okay. That's the end of that. Right, off we go with the pack social, pack beginners step by step. And what pace are we going at to start with? Where's our lead runner? So, this is an event organised by Ryan Downey, and it's led by Ryan Perring. So we've got the 2 Ryans. And it's called the Beginners Step by Step Group, and it's for people who are starting out running or experienced runners who want to put a bit of incline on their treadmill and do a little hill session. Any faster runners amongst us, please keep together and support the pack. So that's Ryan's message, good message. So there's no point in joining this group if you are just going to run off and make it a race. Be faster than everybody else. Not really much point in doing that. The idea of this group is to stick together, support everybody along, and keep with the leader if you can. If you are a faster runner and you do want to do a bit more work, just up that incline on your treadmill and start running up a few hills. And there we are. Using incline is a great way to slow yourselves down, and it's lots of fun. A few of us wearing our rainbow t-shirts. having done the Pride On runs. If you haven't done one of the Pride On runs yet, good fun to do. Get to drop some rainbow ride-ons, which is always nice. And they are on a Tuesday and a Saturday all the way through June. So all the way through June, check the Zwift Companion app for Pride On runs Tuesday and Saturday every week in June. And some of those runs are led by celebrity runners, elite runners. So you might get to run with an elite runner who's run at the Olympics. I ran with somebody called Heidi. Oh, what's her second name? Can't remember her second name now. Oh no, it was Nikki, not Heidi. Nikki Hiltz, that was it. Nikki Hiltz. Apparently she won the Pan American 1500 metres, the Pan American Games last year. I don't know why I thought it was Heidi, it's because the H, I suppose. Nikki Hiltz. So, not that I'd heard of her, but it's nice to run with somebody who has achieved something in the sport. So I'm using this as a cool down after my Spanish 5k. And it's a half an hour run, so it doesn't matter what distance we cover. We've got half an hour of running together as a group. If you're a beginner runner, it's a nice way to start out with group running on Zwift. It's so easy to get set up with Zwift running. Here's what you need. Firstly, access to a treadmill. It could be at home or at the gym, but any treadmill will work with Zwift. To get you moving in game, we need a speed source. Traditionally, we use a foot pod, like the Zwift pod or the Stride. But you can also use the Run Smart treadmill sensor, your Apple Watch, one of the newer Garmin watches, the TSS app, and if you have a smart treadmill, your treadmill will connect directly to Zwift without the need for another device. Now simply download the Zwift app onto a Mac, a PC, an iPhone, an iPad, an Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. Finally, pair your speed source in the app. Pairing heart rate from your watch or a chest strap is also a great addition to Zwift. And that's it. You're all set up for solo runs, solo or group workouts, challenges and real-time racing on Zwift with people from all over the world. Paul, I'm not inclining, I'm recovering. I've just done a speedy 5k, so I'm quite happy to just jog along at a nice easy pace. And obviously if you want to incline, go for it, but I'm not today. Hello, Christoph. Christoph says you're now running at my half marathon average speed. Nothing wrong with that, Christoph. We all have an average pace. Always good to have a bit of banter with the guys and girls. Right, I think I'll drop some ride-ons. Let's jump up to the people who are... So A Hunter is going at 6:20, 6:15 per kilometre. Enjoying herself out front. Maya. Well done to Maya. Watkins from Wales, heart rate 173. She's working hard. Well done, Watkins. Reifer from Germany. And Risuki, looks like, is that Mexico? Dixon, well done to you. Mr. Downing and Paul and Brian and Ryan would sell Tavares from USA. Bowser. Oh. There's Bowser and Freeman. Must have done Freeman already. Fernandez from Brazil. Hello to you. Who's this? Dem. S. Dem. Jay Holland is on 2% incline. Zanoni. And Supine from Belgium. Well done, Saudi. Oh, somebody's stuck on the start line. Oh no. Wasn't that the same guy that was in the Spanish run just now as well? I've just seen Jeff Partridge's comment. So we're 1.5 kilometres in to the pack beginners step-by-step run, led by Ryan Perring, organised by Ryan Downey, running through Harrogate, and we've got 18 minutes of running left. See how many kilometres we can get in that time. bearings so far behind me. I'm going to slow down. Buenaventura, see you Sunday, yes. Take care, buddy. Jeff Partridge says, new smart turbo arrived today. I might be going back to the dark ages, to the dark side. Well, do you know, funnily enough, I had a call today from Techno Gym. And they kind of hinted that they want some new people to test out their skill bike, which is like a smart bike. So I don't know if they didn't actually confirm whether they're going to send me one or not. They didn't say that, but the conversation was kind of leaning that way, I felt. So it was quite an interesting chat. So I might, if that happens, I might have to do some work on the bike as well. Of course, now I've said that, it won't happen, will it? But there we are. I don't know if did the two Ryans see my message? Are they vigorously typing abuse back at me now? Oh, Stephen Smith says he's getting a Zwift compatible smart turbo trainer in 1 to 2 weeks. Nice one. Jonathan, yeah, well, I will. I mean, you know, I have got the bike set up right next to me. It's just my own laziness that doesn't get me on it. But if I do get sent a smart bike, right, 12 minutes of the Pack Beginners step-by-step group. If you're just watching this, wondering what on earth's going on, this is Zwift. And you're watching, well, you could be watching the Zwift Run Live YouTube channel You might be watching the Zwift Runners Facebook page or the Film My Run Facebook page, and this is a software program called Zwift. Enables us to run in real life with people all over the world in real time around various worlds that have been created, and this one is Harrogate. I'm just going to turn my fan off because I'm getting rather cold now. Oh, I'm not, don't you worry about that. I'm a low category Group C cyclist, Paul, so I won't be challenging Jonathan on the bike. More Olympus Mons talk going on, which I will ignore. I say halfway through. How far are we going to get in 11 minutes? Another kilometre and a half? And why am I going ahead again? I keep not pacing this correctly. Slow down and let the guys catch up. If you're running Zwift on a PC or a Mac, why not have a look at Zwiftalizer? Zwiftalizer will allow you to benchmark your system against other Zwift systems, so you can judge how good your system is against others and whether you could get improvements in your Zwift experience. You can also use Zwiftalizer with iOS devices, but it's a bit more complex to upload. You have to upload a log file so that you can see your results, which is dead easy with a Mac or a PC, but a bit more complex with an iOS device. But it's a great little tool, Zwiftalizer, to just see how your system is faring against everybody else's. 10 minutes to go in the Pack Beginners step-by-step run. This is free to join for anyone. Beginners mainly, kind of the focus is on people with not a lot of experience on Zwift, or new runners who just want to get some nice easy miles in at a relaxed pace. But also experienced runners can join, stick a bit of incline on your treadmill and do some hard work whilst staying with the group. Jason Darby, right, got to jump out early. Sony's Games Conference is on shortly. Oh yes, forgot about that. My son would be dead into that. And he has to get ready to watch it with the kids. Okay, have fun, Jason. Take care, buddy. See, now I've fallen behind again. I'm judging this pathetically badly. I'm either too far ahead or falling behind. Useless. Don't ever come to me for pacing advice. Stephen, yeah, we must organise a day when we're both running together. Did you say that you generally run in the mornings? Or like the early part? You're in the UK, I assume. Do you run in the mornings? I love this guy's hair in front. Look at that. It's like a load of twirly pasta pieces, isn't it?
Thanks for giving my dad a ride on.
Rivera, thank you very much for your ride on. Okay, well we'll have to sort out trying to run together when it comes towards the end of the summer. So when we get to kind of the end of July and August time, it may well be that I am starting to train for some races again. And if I am, then I will be doing double days. So I'll be doing a run in the morning and a run in the evening. So we'll have to try and do something. So that's 3 kilometres done now. 7 minutes to go. We'll probably get another kilometre in just about, I would have thought. itch on my leg. Oh, not that one. Let's try a different one. There's Zwift Insider. So another website you can go to if you're interested in the latest Zwift news. Zwift Insider is the place to go. All the latest, obviously most of it is cycling news, but whenever there's running news, that is on there as well. All the latest updates, all the latest information about races and courses are all on Zwift Insider. Very well worth having a look at. And of course, written by my mate Eric. With some articles from me. Ryan Perrington says a quick shout out for our other pack weekly runs. There are runs on Fridays. We have the Fartlek Friday run organised by the pack team. Tuesdays there are Tuesday is the pack social 5k. And what else is there? Yeah, Fartlek Fridays obviously. Says Ryan. What else is there? Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh, Sunday's backpacking up the Alpe de Zwift. So if you want to do some incline backpacking up the Alpe de Zwift on a Sunday with Ryan Downey. There we go, Sunday Hills. I keep forgetting that's on there, Jonathan. Maybe I'll have to redo that little snippet so it doesn't include an advert for some sexy girl aged 25. You have to question what websites I was looking at that advertising came up. Don't ask me. Don't point the finger either. If you're not signed up already, not subscribed, please do go and click the subscribe button for the Zwift Run Live channel. And while you're on YouTube, go and find the Film My Run channel as well. That's my other YouTube channel for real world running. Oh really? Now I did not. That's new then. So all UKA licences withdrawn. Oh, track and field licences withdrawn until the end of the year. Okay, but not all licences. So not trail running licences necessarily. Interesting though, and worrying. I mean, it does look increasingly like we might not have any races at all this year for the rest of this year. I was lucky to get one in March, just before lockdown, over in Gran Canaria, which was a beautiful run. The video of that is on my website, on my YouTube channel, Film My Run. Trans Gran Canaria, 128k, absolutely beautiful race. Really hard, but gorgeous. That was the one main race that I had this year. Literally came back from Gran Canaria off holiday and we were almost straight into lockdown. Right, 3 minutes left, 400 metres to go to do a full 4 kilometres. Yeah, Jeff Partridge has had one DNF. Always good to have one DNF in the year. By the way, is my voice okay or is it clipping? Because I listened back to something a minute ago and it sounded a bit dodgy. So just let me know if is my voice clear or is it playing up a bit? A bit late to do anything about it now, of course, but change it for next time. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, Jonathan. Thanks, Christoph. Thanks, Tom. Excellent stuff. Thank you. So thanks to Ryan Perring and Ryan Downey again for leading the run. All good stuff. Always nice to run with the pack. And we'll be back again with them. Probably, maybe we do Fartlek Friday tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I don't very often do backpacking on Sunday. In fact, I've never done backpacking on a Sunday. But I do sometimes tend to leave Sundays for real world running or just having a day off. There we go. There is no, not backpacking. Got that on the head now. Jeff, I'm ignoring you. I'm not talking to you now. Right, that is the beginner's step-by-step 30-minute run, done and dusted. So today we've done the Spain Group 5k, in which we had a bit of a blast out and went a bit quicker than I was planning. I was planning to do a kind of medium to hard effort, and I ended up doing quite a hard effort in the end, but there we are, that's fine. And then a nice cool down run with the guys here for the beginners step-by-step group, and we'll be back on tomorrow with Fartlek Friday most likely. Let's see what else we've got. Where's events? Come on, off, go off, get off. More events. Filter for running. Right, tomorrow we've got Fast Friday workout. We've got the Under Armour Through This Together run. And we've got Pack Friday Fartlek. And there's another Pride run. There's a Pride run at 10 o'clock, which is kind of the beginning of the Saturday runs. Obviously, different time zones around the world. I haven't done the Under Armour run for a while. That's at 5 o'clock tomorrow. Or we've got the Pack Friday Fartlek at 7:15 UK time. Or we've got a Fast Friday workout. Well, I've already done a fast interval workout this week. And I did a fast 5k today, so we won't do that. So it's either, and in fact, Friday Fartlek is, mind you can just do whatever you like there. I might do the Under Armour run at 5. So I might come on at 5 o'clock tomorrow and do Under Armour. If I'm not there for that, I'll probably do Friday Fartlek with Ryan and the guys again. So that is it. That's me done. Thanks very much for joining me. Pleasure as always. Lots of fun. Good chat on the Facebook and YouTube chat pages. And we will see you tomorrow for whatever we do. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.